Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, so good afternoon, everyone. I'm Tony, your professional certified life and mental health coach. Welcome to another live session of live episodes, your first step to develop positive mental well being. Yes, so for this afternoon live sessions, live session, let's talk about a very timely topic, mindful tips during political tension. So we are live at Life Coach Tony PH, Facebook page, and of course, Lead Your Life Coaching Community, Life Coach Tony YouTube channel. So to get a daily dose of life and mental health coaching and mga past sessions natin, ano pang hinihintay nyo? Like, follow, and subscribe na. Okay, if you are watching this live, or on replay, please comment or leave a comment so that I can recognize you. And also don't forget to like, share this video, and of course, tag your friends or families or family members or relatives and join the discussion. Now, sino ba ang mga nandito ngayon? So, shout out sa mga live viewers natin and happy Saturday everyone. So, again, ayan, nakikita niyo sa screen, no, yung ating mga kailangan yung i-share, i-like yung ating page for to get a daily dose ng ating life and mental health coaching. Okay, so again, our topic is about mindful tips during political tensions. So for some, political change can be a sign of hope, no? A sign of hope, while for others it can be an area of tension. Okay? However, these moments of change can be difficult for everyone's mental health, including you, ikaw na nanonood ngayon. Okay, so bago muna yan, commercial muna tayo, no? Kasi malulobat ang aking laptop. Ayan, so shout out muna tayo sa mga nanonood ngayon. Ayan, so kung ikaw ay nanonood ng live natin, okay, so shout out. Yan, so hi! Andiyan dyan si Mom Shi, ang mamatibay na si Ange, and thank you for tagging your friends at or relatives dito sa ating session. Pag-uusapan natin paano nga ba ma-maintain yung ating mental health during lalo na ngayong political, yung tension sa politika. Okay, again, etong politics natin for 2022's election is some ay ito ay a sign of hope, pero sa iba it's an area or an event of tension. Okay, however, these moments can be difficult lalo na sa pag-aalaga natin sa ating mga mental health. Okay, fortunately meron mga things, okay, or that we can do to try to reduce the impact of this event lalo na sa ating mental health. Kaya samahan niyo ako for this session and join me learn together about this topic and leave a comment, your thoughts or ideas in the comment section. So pag-uusapan natin ito. But before that, but before that, let me ask everyone who's watching right now or on replay. Question is, ano nga ba yung vision mo for the next, for the election, okay? For the 2020 election. So, leave a comment kung ano ba yung iyong nasa isip, no? Ano yung iyong vision for the 2022 election. Leave your answers at the comment section. Yes, very timely. Kailangan talaga natin to ngayon. Oo, so alright, so pro-democrats, pro-people, pro-development. Yes, thank you so much. Tingnan nga natin sino ba yung naka-Facebook user natin. Ayan, Kuya Mike Magno. Hello po, siya pa lang nagsabi ng vision niya for 2022 ay pro-Democrats, pro-people, pro-development. Haller, 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 haller. And of course, to all our viewers this afternoon. Okay, based on our based from on our previous sessions, we have discussed how stress can impact our health, no? Yung ating mental health, especially paano nakaka-impact ito sa overall health natin. And it can also manifest sa body natin in a variety of ways. Physical symptoms, halimbawa headache, tiredness, insomnia, hindi ka makatulog, muscle tension, and upset stomach or even chest pains. So, can be caused by stress. At yung isa sa mga stressors natin, ito nga, yung tension na nagaganap sa itong parating na ating election by 2022. It can also have a negative impact, especially on your mental health, causing worry, anxiety, agitation, loneliness, and low self-esteem. So what should I do if I'm stressed, no, about the tension of the country's politics? Anong gagawin ko? So, meron tayong pag-uusapan some tips on how we can address this tension. Okay? While it may seem as if there's no end sa political madness, sa iba't ibang kulay, okay, sa iba't ibang perspective, lagi nilang nag-aaway or meron pinagtatalunan. But all hope is not lost. We have few mindful steps that you can manage your stress in the middle of political tensions, lalo na this afternoon. So join me. So, umpisahan na natin yung discussion. First is, again, is to take care, no? Yung ating mental wellness by, of course, maintaining our self-care activities. Ayan, yung nasa unang picture natin. Keeping an schedule to the things that we love to do, the things that help our mental health, boost our mental health. Do that, okay? And actions that are very helpful to your mental health. Okay, a regular sleeping cycle can also help regulate your the attention, while also lowering the risk of depression. So meanwhile, meron pang iba pa no na in order for us to take care of our mental health. Balanced diet, eating nutritious food, and avoid drinking. Exercise on a regular basis also help us lower our stress hormones, which also discussed sa mga previous sessions natin. And divert your attention no sa ibang bagay. And also promote endorphin production. Yung inyong self-care activities improves your mood and energy level. So spend quality with your friends, and taking a break to do something you enjoy, okay, will make enjoy all make you feel better and divert your attention away from the situation. I'm not saying not to face the situation, but taking an intentional pause will help you by doing your self-care activities. Once you take care of your mental health through your self-care activities, you have a healthy minds that translates to healthy conversation, healthy perspective, no? That you can use to have a full control of your feelings and emotions, lalo na dito sa ating nararanasan ngayon, the political tension. So, it starts within ourselves to really take care of our mental health. Kasi once we take care of our mental health, we have our healthy mind that translate kung paano natin tatanggapin, paano tayo makikipag-converse, makikipag-usap sa iba't ibang tao, lalo na sa issue o sa usapang politikal. Now, the next is, ayan. Next is about keep yourself educated but be cautious of your limitations. It's important, no? Important to keep aware about the situation in your community. Importante yan. Sobrang importante, lalo na bilang bahagi ng isang community or komunidad. But it also essential to know your boundaries. especially if this affects your mental health. So consider how much information you nakuha mo, news that you consume every day, and how it affects your entire life. Accept that there are parts of situation which we have no control. Okay, beware of the fake news. Hindi rin maganda ang sobrang information. Kaya be cautious of uh, feeding your mind na mga ganitong information. Kasi the next tip, okay, next tip for you is to unplug, okay, or unwiring. Okay? If scrolling, tignan nyo yung napapansin nyo ba sa Facebook nyo ngayon, no? Or sa Twitter, sa Instagram. Kanina nag-check din ako sa LinkedIn. May mga ganito na ring discussion. If scrolling through your news feed makes you feel stressed and overwhelmed, it might be the time to disconnect. Set up a set up a specific time, no? It's either morning, afternoon, or pwedeng after office, no? Or depende sa inyo. So comment down below kailan kayo nagse-set up ng time or when checking your social media accounts. During the days, okay, again, set a specific time during the day of your for news intake, and set a time to limit for yourself. Kasi some social media platforms naman even have applications that allow you to set those limitations. For example, may yung mga notifications, you can turn that off. Okay? After this such now, this time. Okay? May mga, you can set that up. So this is the third tip is about unwiring. Because it can be toxic to see feeds, no, news notification. So turning off your phone and spending time with your family or friends, okay, will help you relax and find a better balance in your life. The question now sa mga nanonood, anong oras kayo usually nag-unplug or nag-unwire nung inyong mga sarili at sa inyong social media accounts? Ayan. So, meron din may mga ayan. So, bago muna tayo dadako sa next tip natin. Tapos na tayo sa tatlo, no? Una is, first is, it begins within ourselves. Take care of your mental health or do your self-care activities. Kasi pag once you maintain your self-care activities, no, you have the healthy mind, healthy perspective, health that resulted to healthy conversations. Okay, and healthy thinking or yun nga, perspective. And second is keep yourself educated. But the third is be cautious of your limitation. Kaya I suggest the tip is that you unwired. Okay, if you think you feel stressed and overwhelmed already sa mga nababasa mo sa Facebook hindi na siya healthy, it's time to disconnect. Yan. So before we move to another tip, shout out muna tayo sa mga naikip kasama natin sa discussion. Sabi ni Kuya Mike, meron dito is aabutan, sabi niya is abutin ang kasalukuyan at laylayan ng lipunan. Okay, yun ang kanyang vision. We also have sabi ni Kim Malabaw, maging matalino ang bawat isa sa pagboto. Dapat ang tao at ang bayan ang manalo. Yes, stress din yung mga friendship na nasira dahil magkakaiba ng political views. Ha ha ha. Sabi ni Rolf, stressful ang mga tao, all political, naging political analyst na lahat. No? Next is, thank you for sharing your thoughts. So keep on commenting your thoughts, your opinions. Okay. So fourth one, excuse yourself. Political tension sa pamilya, sa mga katrabaho, sa kaibigan, may quickly become heated or mabilis mag-init, lalo na kasama mo sa bahay, katrabaho mo, kaibigan mo, and causing relationships to be affected. Yun, relation dun sa sinabi ni Kim, maraming nasisirang pagkakaibigan. If you feel may mga ganitong political discussion, na mag-result to negative relationship or negative conversation. Take advantage of the opportunity to excuse yourself, change the subject, or redirect the conversation. Again, take the advantage of or take the opportunity to excuse yourself, change the subject, or redirect the conversation. If you cannot avoid the topic, consider letting the other person pass the time without confrontational. Okay? Kung hindi mo ma-avoid the topic, consider letting the other person pass the time na hindi magre-result sa negative relationship or conversation. If a topic, okay, comes up with which you disagree, no? Lalo na ito nga tension about sa politics. Focus on active listening. Makinig tayo and respect the discussion and have a respectful discussion and use an effective communication instead of aggressive discussion. If you are offended by a comment, pag halimbawa nagbigay na siya ng or kausap nyo is that na-offend ka, no? Take a break, okay? Pause the conversation and return when you are ready. Kasi, 'di ba, kaysa masira yung relasyon ninyo, excuse yourself and set boundaries. Now, babalikan natin yung tip number one is to really take care of yourself first, okay? Take care of your mental health. Making sure that it's healthy before you join this such conversation or discussion. Fifth one, ano yung panglima? Okay, involve yourself with community in a meaningful way, no? Kahit wala ka naman sa hindi tayo pwedeng lumabas, no, you can still involve yourself. If you believe that the political change is having an impact sa community na you are belong, tignan mo if you can engage. Okay, get an opportunity to get engaged with the communities or yung mga organizations or charities that really close to your heart. Okay, that are working on the topics that matter to you. For example, children, education, okay, women, ano pa ba, environment, no? So, i-check nyo yung join kayo dun sa community na yon and check if the 2022 election will benefit this community or this organization. Because we all know that assisting others, okay, helping others is very beneficial to one's mental health. When you help others, nagdadagdag yan ng it boost your mental health. No, consider volunteering in a local charity or organization, no? If you're concerned about the impact on individuals, families and communities. Kasi even online you can join communities, okay? Organizations that who are currently working with different sectors, different causes. Okay, that really close to your heart. And align also yung values ng organization na yun to yourself. Then analyze if that sector or community will benefit the result of the 2022 election. Next, next tayo is that make your voice heard. You may feel helpless if you have opinions yet remain isolated. Hindi ka pinapakinggan regardless of where you stand on the topic. You are not required to join political party. Again, you are not required to join political party, but you may want to consider participate sa mga political community. You can also, for example, attend yung mga or online yung mga online events about politics or watch that mga eto personally inaabangan ko yung political debates, mga debate, or any related political related discussions or events. Civic and political participations can offer a sense of empowerment kasi it also allows you to express yourself in productive way. Going back to number one is to really keep your self-care activities intact so that you have a healthy mind, so that when you voice out your opinion or your perspective, hindi siya um, hindi siya magki-create ng negative impact to you, okay, especially to your mental health. So make your voice heard because this help you a sense, okay, of empowerment and allows you to express yourself in productive way. Always remember tip number three, yun, unplugging. Kung halimbawa sobrang lala na din, hindi na rin siya healthy for you, you have time to disconnect. And number two is again making sure that your voice is will be heard, okay? It's also a one way for you to educate yourself. But again, be cautious about the information you receive that because that might impact your health. Next is that be open-minded. Mga kapatid, be open-minded. Um, Understanding yung opposite side can also help you reduce anxiety and stress connected with the uncertainty. When conversing with person na magkaiba sa'yo or magkaiba yung perspective or different perspectives, try to listen. Try to listen objectively and compassionately sa kanilang sinasabi. Invest in what people have in common. Again, dun tayo sa common rather than focusing on the differences. It is very helpful to have friends, colleagues, and family members who have a variety of political views. It's helpful yon mga kapatid to have a different political views or viewpoints because understanding, balikan ko yung sinabi ko, it's about once you understand or the opposite side, it will help reduce your anxiety and stress. No? Kasi ano may iniisip nila? Kasi ito yung kasi yung sinasabi nila. Kaya pala. Okay, so nagkakaroon kayo ng middle, nakikita niyo yung sarili niyo in the middle ground. Okay? And you're seeing yourself, both even the a different perspective, you'll see saan yung common ninyo instead of differences. No? Again, spending time with people who have a variety perspective can help you also um, keep can help us or you, okay, an open mind and understand where our other people are coming from. Ang maganda sa pagiging open mind, okay, it gives you also an opportunity to see two sides of the coin or understand each party. So anong pinaglalaban nila and do you think align ito sa values mo? But at the end of the day, having a different perspective, especially in political viewpoints, it's helpful. It helps you reduce anxiety and stress. But again, if not healthy, excuse yourself. And the bonus tip, ayan. So, hi, yes, learn to know when to speak and listen. Yes, correct ka dyan. Next naman tayo, bonus tip natin is don't put yung mga nararamdaman mo, okay, in a jar. Don't try to hide your sentiments if you're constantly worrying. Kung lagi napapanaginipan mo na siya, laging yun na yung naririnig mo, laging buka na bibig mo, lagi nasa isip mo. Seek help, okay, from a friend or family member or your mental professionals. Perhaps you can schedule a 60-minute free mental health coaching with me. Again, so finally, if you believe dito sa mga tips na shinare ko kanina, that political tension is having an impact to you. Ito, gamitin natin yung mga steps that I shared and have an open and honest conversation. Ano yung mga tip na yon? Una is you take care of your mental health by doing or keeping your self-care activities because it begins within. Okay, and then second is you keep yourself educated but still be cautious of your limitations. Okay, limitations, and take time to unwire yourself if you feel stressed and overwhelmed. And during the conversation, no, especially in this Palmeo discussion about politics, you excuse yourself. Okay, take a break, pause the conversation, and return when you are ready. And you can also involve yourself with the community, lalo na sa mga causes that really close to you. Join also the discussion. Okay, it also gives you a sense of empowerment. Okay, to express yourself. I also share that be open-minded because it's helpful. Okay, to have friends, families that have a variety of political viewpoints. And if this, okay, tension constantly worrying you, seek help, okay, from a friend, family members, or any mental professionals. Okay, so I hope you got something from this session. So comment down below kung ano yung inyong best tip, okay? Or yung mga wala pa dito sa na-share ko, ano yung sa tingin ninyong pwede natin gawin to ease, okay, to have a healthy mental health during this political tension. All right. So, if you have any questions or suggestions for my next session, feel free. Yan. Sabi ni Jex, hi Jex, pasken po ako, Char. More power, Coach Tony. Thank you so much. Yan. So again, maraming salamat everyone. Happy Saturday and I hope to see you next week for another live episodes of live episodes. Okay, your first step to develop positive mental well-being because your mental health matters, you matter. Yan. So, happy Saturday, everyone. Ayan. So, bago muna pala ako mag-ano, yes, going friendly talk ang usapan. Yan. Usapang pampolitika. Oh, yes, tama naman yun, Kim. At sabi ni Jex, unsubscribe muna if toxic para di makita sa FB wall. Yan. So, yun yung mga gagawin ni Zex. And keep on commenting iba pang mga tips kung paano tayo magkakaroon ng healthy minds during political tension. Yan. So, kung wala na tayo, kung may mga magko-comment pa later on the replay, maraming salamat for tuning in. Okay? Again, alagaan natin ang ating mga sarili, ating mental health because our mental health is really it matters to you, to everyone, and to the people around you. Maraming salamat and happy Saturday. Bye-bye!